وإنما تندرج في إطار
escapism. Yeah. So this is me, an average man, living an average life, walking in an average park, but today was different because I suddenly stopped, turned to my left and said to myself, what am I doing with my life? Yeah, just thinking about where my life is heading got me really stressed out and, as you can see, a bit emotional. So I ran back home to have a word with my imaginary friend. Joglu man, what am I doing with my life? I told you before, and I'll say it again. Your life is an absolute mess. Yeah, I know, man. I don't know what to do, any. Do what I do. Go on a holiday. Pure escapism never hurt no one. Nah, man, I got so much stuff to sort out in life. I can't just pack up and go, innit? I told you, man. One word. Escapism. Just pretend like none of your life problems even exist. That's what I do. Work's an absolute treat. You're right. You're absolutely right. I wish I was confident like you, man. I mean, just look at that weird multicolored jumper you got going on. Escapism. Yeah. I really don't know what I would do without you, Joglu, my beautiful imaginary friend. You're right. You are right. Supportive imaginary friend. Give me a hug. Come on. Bring it in. Hot! So where are you planning to go? I'm thinking about going to Morocco. Yeah, whatever. Let's go. Come. Oh, man. You know what? The excitement's kicking in. You know that? It really is. Viva la Morocco! Hey, yeah. If you're gonna say something, say it properly. It's Viva la Maghreb. You're right. You're absolutely right. Viva la Maghreb. Escapism. Yeah. Pinch minute bujne. Okay, it's coming close to 2 at night. Let's get all the essentials ready. I bet all the far right are watching this thinking, coming over here, taking our British passport and going on our British holidays. I wonder if I have any far right fans. Anyway, let's pick up my hand luggage. By the way, this is not the only suitcase I'm taking. More about that a bit later on. Let's lock up the door and get going. Everyone's thinking, what on earth are you doing, man? Well, it's an Asian thing. If we leave our house for a long period of time, we basically try to break into our house ourselves to make sure it's locked. Okay, maybe not that far. My little brother decided to take us to the airport. He watches my vlogs. He loves my vlogs, but he never admits it. In fact, I think he leaves negative comments here and there. As you can see, he's got one of them beautiful Japanese cars, man. Now, I know a lot of you are still probably thinking this is some sort of a joke. He ain't going nowhere. I actually am, man. I'm going Morocco. The flight is at 6 in the morning. And one good thing about going at this early in the morning, as you can see, the motorway is absolutely empty. Plus, we're actually flying out from Birmingham, so it took about 40 minutes to get there. I know a lot of people have been asking me, when are you going to show us Birmingham Airport? Well, here it is. It's a single terminal. You can walk from one side to the other side. It'll probably take 20 minutes. Look, man, it is what it is. Us Birmingham people, we are a simple village folk. We like small airports. Yeah, that's not true. I'll be honest. Birmingham is bankrupt. I'm just happy they have an airport. Anyway, as you can see, I'm flying out with Jet2. For the people that are watching from outside of UK, Jet2 is basically one of them budget airlines. In fact, guess what? In my opinion, I think Jet2 is the best budget airline going. Well, anything's better than Ryanair, I guess. We came too early, as you can see. The check-in is closed, so we decided to go and have a sit down. Remember before I mentioned about the suitcases? Well, these are the two that I'm taking. And Oh man, if only you could see what's in these suitcases, man. Actually, you know what? Let's go through it. So as you can see, this is my hand luggage, little bit of clothes. I decided to take my GoPro, loads of batteries with the chargers and tripod and this and that. Everyone's thinking, yeah, everything seems fine. Wait till you see the other side. Just look at this. Full of nappies. Yeah, I know I'm going with a newborn, so obviously there's going to be nappies. But just imagine, as security, my kids are not with me. They stop me. I open my hand luggage and they look at me and ask me, "Sir, how come you have so much nappies with you?" How do I answer this? Anyway, let's move on to the big luggage. Now, the big suitcase, as you can see, same again, loads of clothes. And yes, that's right, we decided to take 2 umbrellas. Living in UK really does mess up your mind. Even though I'm going to a hot country, I kept on thinking, what if it starts raining? Everyone's thinking, you always exaggerate, man. There's nothing abnormal in your suitcase. Wait for it. So we decided to take a couple of eggs, as you do when you're going to Morocco. And we also decided to take a rice cooker. Yes, that's right. Full of hot piping rice. Look, it is what it is. Us Bangladeshis and also the Chinese folk, we cannot live without rice. I bet if there is any Chinese people watching, they're probably thinking, come on, man, don't involve us in your nonsense. Anyway, we also decided to take a couple of bags of frozen fish. Seriously, man, don't judge me. I'm Bangladeshi. I'm going first time to Morocco. Just imagine if there's no fish. That is going to be havoc. Nah, man, I'm only joking. I didn't take any of this. I'm going to have people in Morocco watching my vlogs now. And they're going to be thinking, these Bangladeshis, they're a bunch of lunatics. We are, but not to this level. Anyway, finally the check-in opened. And I done online check-in. So everything was fairly smooth. Except I forgot to sign my passport and my wife, so we had to basically sign it. You know what's crazy? When you go into Bangladesh, it's absolute chaos. In some ways, I wanted this. And I'll be honest, I didn't want this. Well, maybe a liobi, amra Bangali, tura telateli, sikka sikki na oilo moza lagena. Anyway, so there's Ibrahim and Fatima, my son and daughter, looking all energetic. Mainly because I made them go to sleep 5 in the evening all the way up to about 12 at night. I wanted them to basically have an enjoyable journey. But me, on the other hand, absolutely knackered, man. I didn't sleep one bit. But at least I got to do my Instagram style pushing the trolley scenes. Anyway, so we started walking towards security, and let me say one thing, traveling with kids ain't easy because the newborn wouldn't sit on the pushchair. So my wife is managing Ibrahim, Fatima and the baby, and I'm here pushing the pushchair. At one point I got stuck in the lift and my whole life flashed in front of my eyes. Yeah, he didn't. I'm just exaggerating. Now, look at this. What is the point of these zigzag lines? Why cannot there be a straight line that we just walk through? Seriously, man, everything in UK is designed to annoy you. I bet you everyone watching from outside of UK is thinking, damn, man, people of UK got some anger issues. We really don't. We are what you call opportunist. Any chance we get to moan about something, we take it. We find great joy in it. Anyway, as you can see, it got really, really busy. Seriously, man, I'm from a generation. I remember back in the days, getting through security, it was a breeze. I mean, airport staff were only there because of their hourly wage. Nowadays, on the other hand, oh my days. My 1-year-old son, they told me to lift him up so they can get the metal detector and check his underarms and everything like that. Absolutely wild, man. Anyway, finally we got through to the duty-free section. Now, duty-free section, I don't know why people act all crazy about it. When I'm going somewhere, I don't spend any money on the duty-free section because I'm saving the money so I can spend it in the holiday. When I'm coming back from somewhere, I don't spend any money because I don't have any money left. I told you, opportunist. Any chance we get, we moan. Now, seriously, I recorded the duty-free section because I've got people watching from other countries and I thought it'd probably be a bit interesting for them to see how UK airport is. We was actually walking around the duty-free section for a while and the worst happened. Well, not the worst, but the kids Both of them forgot their water bottle, so we went to a vending machine. I tried to pay for it several times. That didn't work. We went to a shop. One single water bottle cost about £5. Yeah, no, absolute rip-off. And then, well, this happened. Yep, I thought it'll be a good idea to show who's going. Just look at this. I deserve everything that's coming towards me in the comment section. Who waves nowadays? And you know what? You can't tell, but I'm actually smiling and waving. I really hate myself for doing these things. He is what he is. So yeah, I'm going. That's my daughter Fatima. She's going. She's pointing towards Ibrahim, my son. He's going. And now I'm pointing towards the Bitla, the rebellious one in our family. He's going too. I told you the little he's a wild card. Anyway, as you can see, flight to Agadir, the gates are finally open, so let's get going. Now, as I was walking and I looked at the plane, I remembered, and I also forgot to mention to you guys, I left Joglu at home. I wonder what he's doing. You done me wrong, Ibrahim's Food and Travel. You beat the very hand that taught you about escapism. Actually, you know what? Can't be angry at the guy. I was gonna leave him. I guess he beat me to it. He learned from the best. That's right. Escapism.
Last call to the remaining passengers on Air France and Kenya Airways.
Thank you very much. All the best, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. I think I should have said thank you a few more times. Anyway, I tried to be smart and basically go at the end, hoping that I'm just going to smoothly walk into the aeroplane. But the only thing that happened is basically, as you can see, it got really busy and I was at the end of the queue. We were stuck here for about 15-20 minutes and then we got onto the air bridge. Once on the air bridge, this is where things started to go wrong, man. Seriously, I'm not joking. You know, families, yeah, that take in pushchair, they basically let you take it all the way up to the plane. Now, once we got under the air bridge, I was assuming that this is going to lead to the airplane. Guess what? It was some stairs. We're going to have to take the pushchair down like this. Yeah, I was thinking, alright, seriously, man, guess what? I know you can't see, but there's people behind me, there's people in front of me. Everyone's in a rush to get onto the plane, and I'm here thinking, shall I break the pushchair? Shall I not break the pushchair and drag it down? Shall I sit on the pushchair and tell the people behind me to take me down? Oh man, it was such a relief getting rid of that pushchair. And now, time for a quick family selfies. What man, I'm from that generation where it's cool to take selfies. I said it before and I'll say it again. You know, Jet2 seriously is one of the best budget-friendly airlines going. There's a lot of perks with this particular airline. Number one, they give you 10 kg standard allowance hand luggage that you can take, which I didn't take, thank God. I could have took 40 kg, but guess what? I don't know how on earth I would have managed to take these hand luggage up to the airplane. I basically paid around £80 for that big hand luggage. And also I forgot to mention, you know, everyone walking up to the plane is thinking, I wonder which seat I am going to get. Why? A lot of people are probably thinking from outside of UK, because these budget friendly airlines, they don't let you choose where you're gonna sit. And if you do want to choose where you want to sit like me, I ended up paying around £50, which is fair because, you know, the flights and stuff is quite cheap.
Say hello, Ruth. Yes. May I see your boarding passes, please?
Yeah, I've got all of them here. I think we're all together, to be fair.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect, 5. Lovely, welcome on board.
Thank you very much.
Oh man, it was so chaotic, as you can see, when we were trying to basically find our seats and sit down. It's quite cramped, to be honest. You've got 3 seats on each side, and you know what I do? The things that I do makes things 10 times worse. I decided to pay for all the seats, but book it all the way towards the end of the plane. Why? Because apparently aisle 11, which was available, aisle 11, 12, 13, But one of these aisles, they basically are window seats but don't have windows, and I wasn't taking that risk. Ah, look at this cabin crew folk. You know what, you can't laugh at me, but you know, when I was growing up, seriously, I'm not joking, my dream job was to be, yep, that's right, a flight attendant. I mean, seriously man, I should have followed my dream. Just look at the way I smile and wave. I would have been the perfect cabin crew folk. Anyway, as you can see, everyone's all settled down, and in front of me is my wife, Fatima and Ibrahim, and behind I've also got a window seat, but I'm gonna have two strangers sitting next to me. Okay, let's get the basics out the way. There's no TV. It's only a 4-hour flight, so I'm not too fussed. Leg room, there's plenty, and this is what's sad. All that planning for what? It's dark. It's raining. Seriously man, I really wanted to record the plane taking off. Well, I did. As you can see, the plane started moving, but can you see the raindrops on the window? This pretty much sums up UK man, seriously. I mean, whether you're looking out your home window, your car window, or your plane window, it's gonna be raining. You know that track, rain keeps on dropping on my head? I don't need to sing it, I know, but I'm sure that guy, seriously, he must be from UK. What a year it's been man, seriously. It feels like it rained literally every single day. Not anymore. Just like that, boom, Abby chilling, flying out to Morocco for a short period of time and pretending like I'm never gonna come back. Sorry, gotta be excited. Now, as you can see, the environment in the plane is so calm, mainly because everyone knows they have left behind the land of depression, anxiety, Netflix and fast food. Talking about fast food, let's check out the menu. Now, a lot of people probably don't know, but with these budget airlines, you don't get any food. You have to pay for it. It's only fair. I mentioned before, the flights are cheap, so they have to make their money somehow. Now, as you can see, they sell all different types of apps for £5. You also get breakfast meals for £7.50, chocolate, sweets, tea, and you also can buy cans of pop for £2.85. Yep, I told you before, they have to make their money somehow. Now, we didn't get anything to eat, mainly because we left late night and we ate before heading out. Also, the kids' bags, it was full of crisps, chocolate, and all sorts of Greg's bakery. Yeah, I do love my Greg's. Now, you know, recording wise, maybe I should have picked aisle 11, 12 and 13, one of them ones in the middle, because apparently they're supposed to be the best for, like, you know, photos and recording and stuff, instead of being all the way at the back. But you know, it is what it is. Alhamdulillah, it's still good. To be fair, it doesn't really make a difference, because what are you going to be recording except clouds? I mean, you say that, but I spent over an hour recording so much things, and you're seeing the best of what I recorded. Actually, that's not entirely true. After recording clouds upon clouds upon clouds, I also done time lapse of clouds, and then suddenly I saw this. Oh man, I was absolutely speechless when I saw this. Seriously man, praise be to Allah, the one, the ever living. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have been to Bangladesh several times. In my college days, I also went to several European countries, but I've never had the opportunity to go to Africa, and this was completely different. Actually, you know what? That statement is wrong. Allah gave me so many opportunities, and it's literally 4 hours away. But, you know, I didn't take the opportunities. Anyhow, I'm here now, and just look how beautiful this looks, man. It was absolutely amazing, man. I'll say it again, because at first I thought these are mountains, which they are, but then I got confused because there was like all greenery on top, which I worked out later is probably trees on mountains. Yeah, I know, man. I'm a simpleton. If you want the Instagram, TikTok style, oh, you know what? I go to a different country every 3 days. This ain't the channel for you. Now, you know what? Maybe it is. I do be chilling nowadays. I do be chilling. Now, on a serious note, man, you know what? You know, these mountains, it was just absolutely amazing, man. And you know the worst part of it is, well, not the worst part, but you would assume that no one lives here. But I don't know if you can see, there's actually houses by these mountains. Yeah, I know, man. I would love to live at one of those remote places. But let's be honest, people from the West, we would be lucky if we survived 24 hours there. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, just before the landing, yeah, something really strange happened. As you can see, everything was calm, and then suddenly some guy, he just started singing. I'm not even joking, by the way. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am happy like the next man that we are going to Morocco, but singing loudly in Hindi, these guys are menace to society, man. Anyway, I'm gonna go quiet for a bit so you guys can actually enjoy the plane landing. Yeah, people started clapping for a reason. That landing was absolutely rough, man. Now, getting off the plane was extremely easy because we was towards the end of the plane and basically there's 2 exits on these planes. We tried to catch the first bus to take us to the airport, but that was absolutely rammed. You know what, man, seriously, we did manage to catch the second one, but it was an awful experience. Nothing to do with Morocco. You know, these airport buses, I don't know why they get so packed and everyone just decides to get on at the same time. Well, saying that, I never had the patience to wait for the third one. Now, as you can see, Morocco airport, well, Agadir airport is absolutely beautiful, man. Everything is just so convenient. You've got people left, right, center offering you SIM cards. I didn't need one. I got one of them eSIMs. You've also got food places everywhere if you do want to get a bite before heading out. Yeah, so we got through immigration very quickly and everyone was in a rush to get out the airport, but we just sat down, you know, just to relax for a bit. And also we decided to open Ibrahim's school bag. That's right. Are we the first family in Agadir airport to have Greg's bakery? To be honest, I didn't have any. I left my family there because I had a few things to do. First of all, I went to collect the suitcase. Oh yeah, I remember picking up the suitcase very gently because I remember there's a couple of eggs in there. I'm only joking, I do not have eggs in there. Anyway, so after I decided to go and get the pushchair, once that was done, I decided to head towards the money exchange. I'm sure everyone knows already, money exchange at airport, they don't really give you good rates. So I decided to basically get £50 worth of dirhams just so I can get to the Airbnb, if that makes sense. Once that was done, I headed out the airport and towards the airport taxi rank. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, welcome to Agadir in Morocco, people. Seriously, this airport is just so beautiful. Everything was perfect. Such a good experience. By the way, my family's somewhere there. Well, not there. That's actually departures. They're waiting for me at Arrive. And probably thinking to themselves, oh man, he started vlogging again. Yeah, you know what? Let's go and get this taxi sorted out. Pinch minute pujne. Okay, there is a lot to talk about. First of all, booking the taxi trip was extremely easy. It cost me 230 dirham, which is about £20. Now, second, this driver, he was a nice man. Seriously, he was just really nice. But his driving was so bad. Oh my days, it was so bad. At one point, the car was turning left, but he was texting with both of his hands. Seriously, I mean, we was close to so many different car crashes. Anyway, our Airbnb from the airport was about 30-40 minutes away. I was quite happy, even though I'm tired. You know, we get to see Morocco along the way. It was just so nice to see all the palm trees literally everywhere you look. You know what? I think the driver actually got lost because we went through so many different areas. Whatever it is, Alhamdulillah. All thanks is due to Allah. I always wanted to visit Morocco and I'm finally here. I'm actually going to end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this journey. It was a lot of hard work, I'm not gonna lie to you, you know, with the kids and stuff, but yeah, literally recorded every part of the journey. Let me know what you actually thought of this vlog. Leave a comment in the comment section below, and until next time, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.